Okay, good afternoon, everybody. Welcome to the University of Cincinnati. Happy everyone come out today. If y'all wouldn't mind checking your phones, make sure they're on silent for us. Going to get things started with our Director of Athletics, Mike Bone. Then he will introduce Coach, and we'll take a couple questions after that, and then Coach will be available for one-on-ones after. So, Mike.
Thank you, Ryan. It's really a fun day to have an opportunity to stand in front of you today, most importantly with our student athletes, and the pressure that we felt in trying to identify a coach that would be an incredible leader for you was something we took very, very seriously. And our student athletes' leadership and their candor in talking to us about what they were looking for in a coach really mirrored what matches our guiding principles here at the University of Cincinnati with our Department of Athletics. And finding a leader with incredible respect for student athletes, respect for the community, all those different pieces. Someone with incredible integrity, somebody with determination and excellence, and somebody that does things together. And I think that all those different components guide us to the right coach, and a coach with an up-tempo style, a coach with proven winning, a coach that really understands the important aspects of student athletes and being student athlete centric. And when we began to work on that, it was incredibly powerful to us, and I don't know if Coach will talk about it, but to have our head coaches and staff and major supporters, stakeholders in this entire university engage in that process, and to be aligned with us associated with that was critical. And so my hat's off to our head coaches in this building that have proven they can really recruit and do a great job, because they were obviously instrumental in helping us engage with Michelle. And so I'm incredibly proud of them. And I'm proud of the team of people around us, our student athletes, our strength coaches, our academic support personnel, trainers. Everybody that makes the student athlete experience at the university special was engaged in this process. And I'm most appreciative of that. And I want to recognize that as we kick off a new era for women's basketball, it's critical to understand that our arena and everybody together and everybody hustling and supporting our program is something that we're very, very excited about. And to being able to come into new locker rooms, new training facilities, new dining facilities, and a new arena is a new era. And it's unprecedented since Fifth Third was built 27 years ago. So to be able to have a head coach that has the ability to come in here and do an incredible job with her experience and her passion. She is an incredible fit for the University of Cincinnati. So please help me welcome the new head women's basketball coach at the University of Cincinnati, Michelle Clark-Hurt. Thank you.
I'm used to the tall mics. Okay. Everybody can, well, I can talk without a mic, so everybody can hear me. First, I just want to say thanks to Dr. Patino and Mike and Maggie and everyone else. It truly has been a whirlwind, but I'm just so excited and so blessed to have the opportunity to stand up here today. Then I would definitely be remiss if I didn't mention Lori Pirtle. Lori hired me back in 2002, and that's how this became so exciting to me, being in a situation where I had been here before. I knew how great of a place it was. I've been here and had the opportunity to live in Ohio. And then, I also have to definitely, it was going to take a special place. It really was, to take me away from my alma mater. And, but, I look at this as a second home, too. Because I started out recruiting and coaching at the University of Nebraska, and I was there with my former coach. And then after that, Lori Pirtle was the first one that took a chance on me, and so I'm really excited. That's why I say this is like a second home, and to receive all the texts, all the messages, and everything, and seeing former players and just different people is really amazing to me. And then I also want to thank my husband. He's standing around here somewhere. Luther, where are you at? All right, Luther Hurd, just the support of him, and, being, a coach who is gone all the time and traveling and doing so much. And I'm so blessed to have him in my life and and my biggest fan. And, you know, for Todd Stewart and Dr. Ransdale, who gave me my first shot as a head coach back at Western Kentucky, words can't express how pleased and thankful I am to them. And for all my young ladies that I left back at Western Kentucky. I know that Greg Collins, my associate head coach that was appointed there, will take care of them. That will be like a second family, but now you all are going to be my family. And we're going to grow, and we're going to learn, and we're going to be the best that we can be. And I'm super excited to stand up here and know that I'm going to be your head coach. And it is so awesome. And Mike talked about this, but when me and my husband came up, the support from the head coaches, man, it just blew us away. It really did. And we were so thankful that every last one came into that room without Mike being in there and just really asked us and talked to us as a family about what we needed to know to make this decision. And so I'm just so proud and so honored and humbled to be standing here, and it's a great day to be a Bearcat.
Questions for Coach?
Coach, day one, what do you see as your biggest challenge stepping into this program?
Well, first and foremost, I got to get with my team, and I really want to get them and make sure that they're calm and understanding and knowing that we're going to go through this journey together. Transition is always hard, but I'm looking forward to just growing that. I really believe one of my biggest strengths is my ability to relate to young athletes, and I'm really excited to have the opportunity and the chance to get to know them. That'll be the biggest challenge because of change. You know, and every coach is different. But as Mike said, I really believe I'm very passionate. I love what I do. And we're going to continue to keep working so we can keep building. That's the most important thing. What Coach Elliott did this last season with them, we're going to build off of that. We're going to build and we're going to grow, and we're looking to continue to keep getting better and better. Our ultimate goal is for us to have a chance to be in the NCAA. That's why I'm here. That's why I'm here. And, you know, this is a great conference with great coaches, but every single day we're going to go in, we're going to be ready to battle. That's a great question. You know, Cincinnati is an amazing town, amazing city, has so many things to offer. To be able to win as a coach, you can be the greatest X and O coach you want. If you can't get recruits and players, you got a problem. And so I think this definitely, in this region, Ohio is loaded with basketball players, and one school can't get them all. And we're going to recruit, and we're going to do everything we can so we can bring in the best talent. And I think the next thing is just the conference in general. You know, I was at Western Kentucky, and we won a lot of championships, but there was times where we knew we wouldn't have a chance to get an at-large bid. The NCAA is what everybody wants to play in, when you want to be 64 and you want to see your name pop across that board. And I think that was one of the biggest draws for myself, too, is to be able to be in a situation where you can put in all the body of the work during the season and know you still have a chance to be able to get one of those at-large bids.
What did your time at Western teach you and prepare you for this moment?
It's incredible. The ability to just be able to go into a place that has struggled and to build the confidence of those young ladies, to see in their eyes every single day that they knew they would have a chance every single time we stepped on the floor. That's what I learned. That's what I learned. That's what I love, being a coach and being a head coach. And I loved being an assistant. It was awesome because you build the relationships and you do all those things. And that was my biggest fear at first, and going into wanting to be a head coach. But I also learned that there's so many different ways to do the things. As a player and a student athlete, what you have to learn is in between the lines and outside the lines. And I work really, really hard as a head coach outside the lines. Relationships, huge to me. So I think I really learned that being at Western and being in a situation where there was already history. Well, there's history here too. And so, you know, at the end of the day, I think that's what Western Kentucky taught me.
You're going to be working without Greg Collins. You know, you guys worked side by side for so long. You mentioned change being a big factor of all of this, and just something to embrace. Just how different is that going to be not working with Greg?
You know, I think that's a great point, and I'm super excited for Greg to be able to take over, you know, at Western Kentucky. You know, when you go through this and you've been doing it as long as I have, there's a lot of people that you meet along the way. The biggest, most important thing is you got to get that fit. And speaking of that, I do have one of my assistants, Melissa Colby, who's in the back, who will be joining me on my staff. And I'm really excited about that. So we're going to get a great staff together. We know a ton of people. The most important thing is to getting a fit for what's going to fit for these young ladies and what we're going to do so we can be great.
Any other questions for Coach?
Yeah. How much was the facilities and everything that's new here at UC? How much was that a draw for you?
I mean, it's huge because it's going to definitely be huge for recruiting. And I think it's awesome. Student athletes put in so much work. And you want to have the opportunity to walk in somewhere and wow, and for them to feel the best that they possibly can, because we pushing them every single day to be great. So the facilities and just the camp, everything's changed since I've been here. I drove up and I'm pointing at things and I'm telling my husband, this wasn't here, this was, and so I'm looking forward to my tour guide too, so I can make sure I get on campus and do all the things that I need to. But it's amazing all the things that are happening here, and I think the future's so bright. Great question. It definitely does. I love up-tempo. I love press, get up and down the floor. My kids are going to have to get ready because we change defenses. We do it all. I love it. My most important thing that I say is I want to be in a situation where the last 5 minutes, we got a chance to win the ball game. So I'm not one of those coaches, if we don't practice it, we're not going to do it. You have to learn your athletes. I'm very familiar with a motion offense. Ever since was the head coach at Western Kentucky, we averaged 70 points or more. That's our plan, to put that motion offense in place, to get up and down and press, and so get ready. You're going to have to get my athletes ready to go and do all those things. So I understand and know that, and our biggest job is, too, to put a great product on the floor so we can get people to get in the stands and come and support these student athletes. And so we're going to try to put a great product. We're going to assess what we have. We're going to go out and recruit. My phone's been blowing up since I got the job. So I'm excited about that, and that's what the blessing comes with, being able to be a part of something great. And winning, everybody wants to win, and I'm very blessed that we had a chance to win a lot of championships at Western Kentucky. But we also want to continue to, I'm going to bring what we need to bring here so we can have success.
There's no other question. I'm going to bring Mike back up. He's got a presentation for Coach.
And it is right here. Thank you, Ryan. Thank you again, everyone, for coming, and thank you, Michelle. And your gleam is special. It is a new era. I know it's an illegal number, but we got the 2018, a new era for Cincinnati basketball.